everyone, welcome to the Rachel Cruze Show. All right, you guys, America is starting to come back to life. That's right, restaurants are filling up again, live sporting events are happening and concerts, and the travel industry is getting more and more busy since the pandemic began. So some people are desperate for a vacation, others may not be ready, and that's okay. But if you're ready to travel and not blow your budget, then this video is for you. So with the pandemic, just remember some of the places we're gonna talk about in this video have different operating procedures, limited capacity, all of that. So do your research beforehand. But when it comes to planning vacations, it's one of my spiritual gifts. I love this stuff so much. So I've got a list for you of the cheapest places to travel in the US. Now, depending on where you live, you might be able to drive to some of these so you don't have to pay for a plane ticket. So for each city, I'm gonna break it down into popular free and super cheap attractions. Family friendly, okay? First up, St. Louis, yeah. St. Louis is really easy to get to. You can road trip or airline tickets into it are very inexpensive. And their hotels are reasonably priced. And by the way, I've got another video on airfare and hotels and how to get deals on them, which is called 10 travel hacks that will save you money. So I'll put that link in the description for you. So here are some free attractions in St. Louis. The St. Louis Zoo. Yeah, it's really free. It's amazing. So some of these attractions in the zoo may cost you money, like $4 to get inside and see the sea lion show or the carousel. But listen, you can see as many lions, tigers, and bears as your heart desires for $0. Forest Park. So this has museums, trails, and a boathouse that makes it one of the biggest urban parks in the country. Next is the Budweiser Brewery Experience. It offers free tours on a first-come, first-served basis, or if you're a little bit of a planner, you can whip out $5 and reserve your spot. All right, some cheap attractions are the Gateway Arch, the famous arch there in St. Louis. So tickets to get to the top are as low as $12 for adults and $8 for kids. The City Museum is like a giant playground for the whole family. It's amazing. And you can take a family of 4 for around $65. Kids 2 and under are free. St. Louis is also famous for their food. So you can definitely look at places like the Blues City Deli, Lulu's Local Eatery, and Gorilla Street Food. Delicious. Next up, let's fly on over to Washington, D.C. So many free things in this city. Now, obviously, this is a very high-populated city, so again, remember, pandemic, look into all of this before you go. But there are a lot of free attractions. The White House, the tours in the White House are free. You gotta book at least 21 days in advance, but that's amazing. The Smithsonian's National Zoo. If you ever wanted to see a panda in real life, like in person, this is one of the only places in the US you can do that. The Smithsonian museums are world-class and totally free. The National Museum of Natural History and the National Air and Space Museum have so much to offer your family. The adults, the kids, it's amazing. The Supreme Court. Yes, if you're into politics like me, this is very exciting. You can actually sit in on a court session. What? All day I'll do that. The Library of Congress is the largest library in the world. The library offers guided tours, exhibits, and a lot of live events as well, so make sure to check that out. The Holocaust Memorial Museum, and this is honestly probably one of the best museums in the world. They always have rotating exhibits and lectures. You can even do a self-guided tour there at the Holocaust Museum, and it expands 3 floors, you guys. It's big, and it is so impactful. It's amazing. All of the monuments are free as well. So things like the Lincoln Memorial, the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial, the Vietnam Veterans Memorial, and the Washington Monument, just to name a few. Now, some cheap attractions is half smoke. So some people call this the official food of DC. So it's basically half beef, half pork, and a hot dog. And Thrillist says half smoke is the best place to get it. Wise Guy Pizza, you know me. This is another one of my love languages, this pizza. So I always look for a great place. And Wise Guys, it's known for the 5-star reviews and their budget-friendly thin crust. Sleeping Bear Dunes at Michigan. So Sleeping Bear Dunes at Michigan National Lake Shore covers over 50,000 acres along Lake Michigan. So lots of free attractions at this place. The Manitou Islands, you can take a ferry over and explore the lighthouse, private beaches, and even shipwrecks. Pierce Stalking Scenic Drive, it offers 7.4 miles of beautiful sights. Attend a monthly star party, which is led by park rangers in the spring and summer, complete with a bonfire on the beach. It is worth it. You can also go fishing. There are 21 lakes inside of Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore Park, so lots of fishing can happen. Now, some cheap things you can do is Cherry Republic's Glen Arbor Gift Shop. Michigan is known for their cherries, and you can try some for yourself there at that gift shop. Cottage Bookshop, book lovers out there, I do love this. Looking through a log cabin turned bookshop. It's amazing. I mean, the browsing is free. If you want to buy a book, you got to buy it, but it's so nice. And then there's Cherry Public House, and this is really popular in this area. Now, depending on what you order, you can go big or you can save money. So to save and go like the less expensive route, you can get a basket of cherry barbecue rub fries with a flight of their unique cherry beers. So fun. All right, let's move on down the coast to Virginia Beach, Virginia. Virginia Beach is beautiful, and it makes my list because there are so many affordable lodging options like camping in the woods, camping at the beach, renting a cabin, or an Airbnb. And there's a lot of free attractions. So the ocean being one, yep. There's a 3-mile boardwalk that makes beach-loving hearts so happy. Cape Henry, so you can explore the shore of the Atlantic Ocean and see America's first lighthouse. Now you can take a tour of the lighthouse for $10, and children under 42 inches are free. Yeah, shorter kids, cheaper. The shorter your kids, the cheaper the lighthouse is. First Landing State Park, you can relax on this beach, hike the trails, all of it. So for some cheap attractions there in Virginia Beach, Ocean Breeze Water Park. This will keep a family of 4 entertained all day long for under $160, and you can book online. You can also visit the Military Aviation Museum. It has over 70 planes from World War I and World War II. Tickets are only $15 for adults and less for seniors and kids. And bonus, it's free to all World War II and Korean War veterans. Zip lining, yep, some zip lines through Virginia's breathtaking forests. Now food, obviously food is part of this. So try she crab soup. It's a staple in several restaurants there in Virginia Beach. You can get lunch at Margie and Ray's Crab House, and you can get an entire plate of seafood, fresh or fried, plus an iced tea for $8.99. The Back Deck's daily specials include $2 fish tacos on Tuesdays. Wonderful. All right, let's go over to Seaside, Oregon. There are so many free and cheap things to do. So you'll fly into Portland, and again, flying into Portland, Oregon, more on the inexpensive side when it goes to flying, or you can rent a car, drive there, whatever you want to do. But here are some free attractions there. Arcadia Beach State Recreation Site. It's one of the cleanest, most scenic beaches in the area. Next is the Tillamook Head Trail. Take in breathtaking views of the Pacific Ocean during a hike. It's so funny. Like for me, vacation, I'm like, I'll take the beach, not the hike. But some of you active people out there, you'll love it. The turnaround at Seaside is the perfect place to see gorgeous beaches and the sunset, everything. And you can even get a selfie with the Lewis and Clark statue. All right, cheap attractions, the Seaside Aquarium. You can see and interact with seals, pretty fun. Adults tickets are $9 and kids 6 to 13 are just $4.50. Sam's Seaside Cafe has something for everyone, from hand-breaded oysters to garlic lovers burger. And to end this Seaside, Oregon destination, all you active people out there, you can rent a bike and explore the town. It sounds great. All right, next up is Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Whoop, whoop. Yep, course, I'm going to talk about the great state of Tennessee. So the Smoky Mountains are a popular destination year-round because there's a lot of free attractions. So Klingman's Dome is an observation tower at the highest point in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. It's beautiful. Next is Grotto Falls. So you can take a 2.6-mile hike from the Roaring Fork Motor Nature Trail to see the 25-foot waterfall. And there's so much hiking, y'all. I mean, hiking everywhere. So you can just Google some hiking maps and stuff. I mean, seriously, so much hiking. It's amazing. Next is some cheap attractions there in Gatlinburg. Dollywood. We love Dollywood. So it's a theme park. Thank you, Dolly Parton, for making this little treasure on earth. There's the theme park, there's the water park, there's a resort. She built like a new hotel. It's amazing. But anyways, all of it, you can get tickets, especially for those parks, for $80. So you're gonna kind of pay it out a little bit, but you guys, it is so fun. It's so worth it, I promise. And then food, of course, DeLauder's Barbecue. It's a great spot for traditional barbecue. And the Donut Fryer. It is the most amazing donuts ever. But they only take cash, so of course I'm a fan. All right, last but not least, go to Gatlinburg and keep on going east to Raleigh, North Carolina. The Raleigh-Durham area, it's beautiful, it's trendy, it's great for couples and families. It's a great spot. So you won't have to spend too much to get a decent hotel room, and they have reasonably priced nonstop flights from many cities in the South and the Midwest. So here are some free attractions. Pullen Park, and there's plenty to do in this park. You can even pose for a cute picture with the Andy Griffith Show's Andy and Opie. The Museum of Natural Sciences, you can learn about dinosaurs and butterflies, fish, and more. The Wrightsville Beach and Carolina Beach. So this is about 2 hours outside of Raleigh, but pack a cooler, go spend a day at the beach. Here are some cheap attractions. Marbles Kids Museum. Your kids will have an absolute ball with all the imaginative play stuff. I mean, it's amazing. So tickets are $9 for that. The Durham Bulls baseball games. Baseball games are so fun, and they have like dress-up nights here. Yeah, so like Stranger Things theme nights or Disney Princess theme nights. I mean, it's so fun. Beasley's Chicken and Honey was started by a James Beard, which is very fancy, award-winning chef, and their quarter fried chicken is only $8. The Boxcar Bar and Arcade. So Raleigh is known for its beer scene, and this place offers daily drink specials, cheap arcade games for anyone 21 and up. You can be entertained for hours. So you can also find a link to all of these attractions in the description below. So check that out. And I'm sure I'm missing some great destinations across America that are really inexpensive. So if you have some in your head, you're like, oh, this is a great place, make sure to share them with me and each other, because traveling is so fun. And y'all, it's coming back. It's coming back. But we don't want traveling to bust the budget. So remember to take control of your money and create a life you love.